Hey YouTube, it's your boy Dakota Hawk coming at you with another Hawks Outdoors video. I'm redoing a video that I uploaded a good bit ago. This is going to be a sensitive video. It's going to be about suicide. If you can't handle it, I completely understand. I've been in those shoes before. I'll kindly ask you to click out and watch another video of me, or you can just click out and watch something else completely in general. Suicide. It's a topic that no one really likes to talk about because you're afraid that your child does it, or your best friend does it, or if you're in the same predicament, it's just uncomfortable to you. I understand how that is. I'm going to give you my story, and then I'm going to tell you what happened after. It started back in the 3rd grade. I used to write "I hate my life" on my schoolwork, and of course the whole school found out. Parents found out, and they used to ask me. They used to say, "Dakota, what makes your life so bad?" I couldn't give an answer because I didn't know what was wrong. I just knew that something was wrong. Long story short, I kept my mouth shut, and it didn't hit me till high school. High school came in, and I met this girl named Leah. I'm not gonna put a last name, but it's not the same girl I'm dating now. It's a different Leah. But long story short, she started cutting, and I pretended like I knew how it felt, but back then I never did it. Long story short, I tried it, and it did help me. Didn't help me in the long run, but it helped me at that time when I needed it the most. She was upset, highly upset. Couldn't understand why. Long story short, turned out she'd never done it. She would take the blade, flip it upside down, pretend to do it, or lightly drag the blade across her skin, which would do nothing to her body at all. Basically, she wanted attention. That's how she got it. But I wasn't mad at her because, well, I've done it, and I did learn that it did help in that time. Well, since that day, I would cut every single day. There was not a day that went by that there was not a new cut on my arms. It got to the point where there was literally no space to cut on my arms because they were already cut up. That I actually went to my legs, and then once my legs got cut up to the point where I didn't have really no place to cut because I didn't feel like shaving my whole leg, that it got really, really bad. I got scars from it, and I'll always have them scars, but I embrace them scars. I welcome them scars, and I will get into that later on in this video. But it got really bad. I started being a loner. I started blocking people out who cared about me. You know, it got really, really bad. Well, one night, it was raining. I remember this night like it was a week ago. It was raining, and something new happened. I was depressed, yes, but it wasn't the same depressed that I've known of. It's more of a calm depressed. I've never had it before. That scared the crap out of me. Long story short, when I'm depressed or when I need someone to talk to, I go for a walk. I go walking. Well, my mom's boyfriend grabbed my shoulder and pulled me into the house. And the moment I entered that house, I was no longer in control of my body. I could see what I was doing, but I couldn't stop what I was doing, and I knew exactly what was going to happen because I could think it. I knew what I was thinking, but I couldn't control my body. Long story short, I tried to commit suicide that night. Thankfully, thank God, I failed. Went to Holly Hill, worst experience ever. Came out. Still stuff going on in here. Never got fixed. Long story short, it happened again and again and again and again and again to a total of 9 times. Now you're sitting here probably saying, Dakota, why'd you count the amount of times you attempted? Now the reason why I said 9 times of attempted suicide, because some of these suicides my parents don't even know about. But a total of 8 times I was in the hospital because of it. A total of 9 times that I've done it, period. You know, the reason why I counted is because I know that's 9 times I failed. It took 9 times for me to realize that I'm not meant to die. At least not yet. But, so, I was in the hospital so much my freshman year that I wasn't in school. I had to redo 9th grade, not because I was a bad child, not because I was behind, because I just wasn't there. I was in the hospital. And, so, please excuse that noise, my dog. But, so, it's just, as you can see, it's kind of hard for me to talk about without fidgeting. I'm a very fidgety person when I talk about stuff like this. But, so, I was in the hospital, I got held back, and nothing was helping, nothing was working. We've tried medications, Abilify, you know, everything. It got to the point where nothing was working. I told myself, you know what, screw it. If these meds aren't helping me, I'm getting off the meds. I'll do it myself. It wasn't easy. And I failed. I failed at life. I failed at trying to stop it. I failed at trying to overcome it. I even failed at trying to put it at the back of my head. There was not a day that went by I didn't think about committing suicide. Every second. When I walk into the room, I don't think about my best friends. I don't think about anything. I think about ways to commit suicide in that room. That's how bad it got. Well, I left Union Pines, and I was still committing suicide outside of Union Pines. But I wanted to go back to Union Pines so bad, just because I loved the experience there. Well, I got back eventually, and I met this girl. Her name is Leah. Different Leah, not the one I started cutting because of her. A different Leah. Which is now my girlfriend. She changed my life. If it wasn't for her, guys, I wouldn't be here making videos. Now, I know some adults that's watching this, you're probably saying, you know, there's plenty of fish in the field, some of that crap. But I'm telling you, without a doubt in my mind, if it wasn't for her, I would not be here. I would have succeeded and committed suicide. If she was to leave today, and I knew for a fact that she was not coming back, guys, there would not be another YouTube video put up. I will not be here. It's that simple. But I know that's not going to happen. She changed my life. She made me take into account God. She made me change my ways. She is the foundation, my rock, if you say. She's everything to me, literally. She's my hope. She's the air I breathe. She's this, and that. And now, for you, the real Christian-y people, I don't expect you to understand this, but I'll put it to you like this. Okay? This is the way I can make you guys understand this. God puts somebody, anyone, God puts one person in your life that changes everything. God knew, this is what I strongly believe, God knew that I was going to die. That if I didn't get help, that I was going to die and go sent to hell. God knew that I needed help so bad that something had to be done. Because I literally tried everything. So he gave me Leah. He pointed me in the right path. I met Leah in the library and she was ducking behind a bookshelf. A bookshelf is where I found the woman of my life. Behind a bookshelf. And since that day, I have yet to commit suicide again. I barely cut. Literally once, if things get so bad, and they have to get pretty bad, that's when I'll cut. And just to prove to you guys, my arms are clean. What you're seeing there are the scars that I've done in the past. My arms are clean, guys. Okay? Arms are clean. And I owe it to her. She has not given up on me. She gave me hope. She is my hope. She tells me that this society, that this planet that we live on still has hope. I used to not believe in God. I used to not believe in angels. But until I actually held one in my hands, now I believe that there is a God. Now I believe that there is an angel. Do I believe that the Bible is correct? No. It's made by man. Excuse me, it was made by man. It's not correct. Something's in those missing. So you can't sit to that. You can tell me without a doubt that that Bible is true. 100% true. Because it's not. It's not. Period. That's not up to negotiation. It's not. It's made by man. But, that's off the topic. Back to suicide. Guys, parenting. Parents. Children. Kids. Anyone. Everyone. No categories. Everyone. If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling upset, talk to someone. Talk to someone, because if you don't, you could have ended up down the road that I went down. And guys, you really don't want to go down that road, because it is a dark and lonely road. Excuse me, guys. I'm not texting anybody. I promise. I'm looking up something on Google. But anyways, guys, don't go down that road, please. Now, if you are having suicide thoughts as we speak, please, if you can't do it for you, do it for the person that you care about. And if you're going to sit there and say that no one cares about you, look me in the eye. I care about you. I don't have to meet you face to face to care about you. I care about you. About you. Okay? I care. And if you don't believe me, comment in the bottom and I'll personally give you my phone number and we will talk for hours if need be. But if you're feeling suicidal, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. I'll say that one more time slower. 1-800-273-8255. Guys, we can defeat suicide. We just gotta find the hope in the life. Sometimes God provides it. Sometimes you have to go grab it. I had to grab it. And I did. And I'm still fighting for that hope as we speak. It's not easy, and it's not easy on both ends of fighting to keep that hope and to fighting to stay alive. Life is not easy as we know it. But guys, suicide is not the way to go. Not because it's selfish, because it's not a selfish act. And we're not going to get into that. Just because if you can stick it out, if you really want to get better, like I did. I didn't want to die, but I felt like I had to die to get rid of what I was dealing with. And don't get me wrong, I'm still dealing with it today. Like I told you, if it wasn't for Leah dating me right now and being in my life as much and helping me as much as she is, I wouldn't be here. I would have cuts all over my arms. I love you guys very much. And the reason why we did this video is because I wanted to go in depth and I wanted to be comfortable with it. And guys, I don't want to see you guys go down. Every time when I read and look up the fact that someone commits suicide, it breaks me down to the fact that I would give my own life just so they could come back. Or just just so they can go to heaven. So as you know, if you commit suicide, you're killing a living soul, and that's a sin. You're going straight to hell. But if I could do that and give my life to bring them back up, I would. But I can't now, because I have Leah, and my job is to take care of Leah, and she takes care of me when I fall on my knees. And trust me, everyone falls on their knees. So, guys, I want you to sit down with yourself and think about life. I mean, really think about it. Alright, guys. Now, I love you guys. This is Dakota Hawk coming at you with another Hawks Outdoors video. Please like and smash that subscribe button, okay? Now, I want you to do one more thing, guys. I want you to share this. I want this video to go global. Not because I want the fame. I don't want the fame. I just want to bring awareness to suicide. I want this video to end up in every high school, middle school, elementary, maybe, for the upper 5th graders. Because I care, because I can't stand to see another suicide happen. Because it breaks my heart whether I know you guys or not. I care. Please. You're not alone in this fight. Everyone has different pain, and everyone has pain that reaches the highest mountains of Mount Everest. But if you give it a try, if you stick with it, if you keep fighting, the light defeats the dark. You turn on a flashlight and the darkness is gone. The light's gonna come. One way or the other. Even if I have to go into your life and drag that light over there, it's gonna happen. Just give it time, guys. Alright, guys. I love you very much. God bless. And I hope you all understand why I'm making this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay safe out there. And don't let society get you down.